news at home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in. And if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
David Price gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So here's how the BOS are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco, the designated hitter, Shelby Tomlinson.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Santana is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third,
Now to the plate, Buster Posey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana ranging back to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Right fielder.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for San Francisco. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Jeff Samardzija will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94-96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Samardzija carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. The tag gets 1, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's J.D. Martinez. His past meetings with Samardzija comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. With 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2 out, bases loaded.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Striding in for Boston, Domingo Santana. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here. Favorable call in there for a strike. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's gone 3 for 8. Bogarts, the runner at third. Benintendi at second. Nunez on at first with 2 down. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's a slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants 0.
Leading off for San Francisco, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 7.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Lifetime versus David Price. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Now Price is 1-2. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Giants leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, JT Realmuto in his past meetings with Samardzija. Just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland.
First baseman, Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The next 0-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Samardzija into the windup. Here's the 2-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Kelby Tomlinson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. but I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bryce ready with another 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Striding in once again, Joe Panic. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And that one right down Main Street. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 coming now from Price. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Buster Posey now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Moving under it, Santana. And that retires the side. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Pedroia is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
In for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Missed with a slider.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. There's a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up.
Andrew McCutchen.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that misses. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brandon Belt waits on deck. There's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Longoria, base runner at first with 1 out. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Betts is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Jackson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Jackson, a native Texan. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full penship.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knot things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They're down 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. To 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Domingo.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Into the box now, J.T. Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Samardzija sets. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for San Francisco, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Let's go, Red Sox. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Sent out to straightaway center field. Santana coasts under it, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Boston line score. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he grounds one briskly to short. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Here's Joe Panic. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Santana is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready for another chance. Buster Posey, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Price ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is wide. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's gone. Runners off for second. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Price. Outside, 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and they'll have to put the tag on him at second, but it's a 3-6 double play, and very quickly the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants nothing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one for Crawford is short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the fielder, Andrew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Samardzija sets. Here he comes 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swinging a soft liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a ground ball to third. Nunez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Right side, but it's well foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The batter, number 35.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Belt at second with 2 down. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants nothing. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana is 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch popped up, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. He's running. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Derek Law comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Mitch Moreland will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's Mookie Betts, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. The 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pedroia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bouncer up the middle. Panic's got it over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Hunter Pence. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him.
Throw it by him.
Here's Joe Panic. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. Pedroia on to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Corey Guerin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Corey Guerin.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. I'm set with the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Martinez leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because Even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Two and two.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy in second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Runners are at first and third, one away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. On to the ninth now in Game 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Here's Buster Posey now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Buster Posey.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count still at 1-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Boston have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. David Price is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.